So, what does your family feel about your business that you're in right now, your corn business?
They don't know.
Oh, they don't know. You're doing it on the low. Okay. No. And she like, nah, they don't. I'm in America. They over there. They don't know at all. Hey, listen, man. Shorty came to America to get her cheeks clapped on camera so the family don't know. Shorty done traveled across the seas just to be promiscuous.
Also save a bunch of lives.
So wait, is she gonna get a percentage of the money that you make if he does it with you on OnlyFans?
I mean, it would be only fair, yeah. If we're doing it together.
Okay, what if he didn't want to do it and you were doing it with other men? Would he still get a percentage?
That's something like we can talk hypothetically right now about that.
Yeah, you can talk hypothetically. It's not real. Yeah, it's just hypothetically. Like if. Yeah, like if.
No.
Okay, so
I mean, it depends. Like, I don't know. Like, if he's holding the camera or something, if he's there.
Oh, so he gotta be like putting in work to get the production out there to get some part of the money.
Yeah, but I mean, in the ideal world, he would be okay because I wouldn't be with someone who's not okay with what I'm doing, man or woman. So,
wait, I have a question.
Well, I got a few more. Hold that thought. Because you just said something real quick. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
You said in an ideal world, you would want your man to be okay with what you're doing.
Yeah.
Now,
share the vision.
Honestly, do you truly think that most men will be okay with their girl getting their cheeks clapped on camera?
Not most, but there's some. There are couples that do it together. So, like, yeah, they be getting the money together.
Okay.
And who says I want to be with a man anyway?
You could possibly want to be with a woman, you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm just curious. Okay. Now back to the family part real quick. I'm not gonna let you escape that because that was interesting.
Yes.
So you came here from America.
No, from Puerto Rico.
I'm sorry, you came to
we
America.
Are in America.
You came to America from Puerto Rico, and you said that your family is strict. Now, would you be proud if your family consumed your content? Like, say if they came across it, how would that make you feel?
I don't know. It would be weird.
It would be weird. What do you think that they would say? Would they disown you, or what would?
Not really.
What about your kid?
So. I don't like.
Because the internet is forever.
I know.
The internet is forever.
Yeah.
So they're gonna grow up one day. You have a girl or boy?
Skip.
Okay, well,
I'll keep that to myself.
Oh yeah, she don't want to. Yeah, you don't have to express the gender of your seed. But what we're essentially saying is, you already know that your family probably wouldn't be so proud of you doing corn, but you do have a son or a daughter that's 5 years old. How do you think that they would feel when they grow up and they find out that their mother?
I mean, I can't put myself into what they're gonna think. I want to think that I'm going to raise them a certain way that they're not going to judge. But
wouldn't you want to protect your kid from having to experience the backlash of your wrongdoings, of your immoral doings?
I mean, I don't feel like it's immoral right now. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing anything immoral, but when that comes, then I will have to face the consequences.
But that don't make sense.
Yeah.
Because if you truly didn't think it was immoral, then you wouldn't have a problem with your parents consuming your content.
I mean, not consuming, that's a wrong word, because if they consume it would be weird.
I'm talking about if they watch your content.
They would come across my content.
That's them watching your content.
Yeah,
though,
it would be weird.
Okay, and why would it be weird to you?
I mean, I don't know, it's just weird.
Well, because it's immoral.
No, not because I think it's immoral. It's just because, like, it would be my family. Like, I would, like, I don't know.
I would say it's like them walking in the room. Like,
yeah.
That's still
like, if I see someone that I know, I would, like, I'm not going to watch this. Like, if
Okay, but you said that you're a registered nurse, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if your family seen a video of you doing some phlebotomy work, because that's what you did. You're a phlebotomist?
No, that's her.
You're a phlebotomist. Okay, you're a nursing assistant.
Yes.
Do you put in IVs and stuff?
Not really right now.
So what do you do?
I mean, I work in an orthopedic unit, so I work with people that have surgery and
older
stuff.
people and stuff like that. So if your
Yeah.
family seen a video, well, if your family seen a video of you working as a nursing assistant, how would you think your family would feel about that?
Okay, like
You think that they will feel proud at the work that you're doing? Like, oh, okay, she's working, she's helping people out.
yeah,
That's a proud feeling. Yeah, you're helping out older people. That's look at my daughter.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
helping someone out, right? So this is one part of your career field where your family would actually be proud because you're actually helping people out, right? You're doing something good. It's not immoral. It's something moral, right?
yeah.
You can say that. But then your other career, if your family watched your content, they would be repulsed by it. They would have a negative reaction from watching it, correct?
I mean, probably they would be like, what the heck? Like, I mean, in the first place, what are they doing watching porn? And like, that would be weird.
So think about what you just said, right?
Right.
You're like, what are they doing watching?
I don't know.
Well-
People be doing stuff weird. It's like, I
Well,
can't.
here's what I'm trying to get at, the immorality. This is what we're speaking, this is the conversation. You keep saying weird. I'm saying that what you find to be weird and the reason why you find it to be weird if your parents are consuming it, your content or even any type of pornography content, you know that it will be weird because it's immoral. It's unnatural to watch two human beings have intercourse on a camera.
Not really, because that, like, I mean, I catch, like, my father's web history watching porn and shit. It's not, like, about that. It's about, like, the family part.
What if he accidentally comes across your stuff?
That's a possibility.
Now
Okay,
that's
another
that
question
would
for
be
you.
like,
Let's just
I don't know,
say,
someone will
other
face
than
this-
your family,
Yeah.
if you just randomly seen, I'll ask you this: if you randomly seen at work, not even at work, let's just say no area, but you at whatever area it is, whatever situation, you randomly came across someone watching corn. What would you think about that? Would you be like, that's weird, why are you watching this?
No.
Or what would be your thoughts? Oh, that's cool,
I mean,
that's entertaining.
for some people, I don't know. I have a different vision, like, when it comes to being, like, the sexuality and stuff. So some people are more open about it. Some people are more.
But I don't think you truly do. I think
Yeah.
that's cope. I don't think that you have a different perspective about watching corn and doing corn. I think that that's cope because you know that what you're doing is unnatural, is not natural to videotape sexual content and then watch it and consume it. That's not natural. You get what I'm saying? That's not only not natural. Let's just say if we take away the cameras and let's just say, if you walked in on someone having sex, that would be weird, right?
I mean, I don't know. I don't see it as that weird.
Have you ever walked? So
Yes.
Okay, and when you walked in on someone having sex, was it weird or not weird?
It was not.
It didn't give you
no.
it didn't give you a feeling
the
that
ick?
threw you off, an ick feeling, or what the
No.
heck is going on?
No, some people have, like, I don't know, people have kinks and, like, a lot
We're
of
not talking about
fantasies
kinks and stuff. We're
Exactly,
just talking about
but
how you would
for
feel
me,
if you've
it's not.
seen.
For me, it's not. It's not uncomfortable like that. It's not weird.
So you're saying that the only reason why it's weird is because
It's a family
if your
part.
family consumed your content,
Yeah. If it would be a little bit weird.
and if your child consumed your content,
And eventually,
that will be weird.
Weird.
And what about if you're talking to a guy and he consumed your content? Would that be weird?
No, I've been there. So
And how did that go?
That wasn't weird?
no.
Okay.
You
not
liked
really.
it?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, Rumor, you had a question?
Sorry, I'm not even tired. That's the crazy part.
Yo.
No, I was wondering, like, because you said that he said something about, like, if the guy didn't do it, like, you would do it with another guy. Would he get a percentage of it or something? You would do that with another guy while you're in a relationship with somebody?
I mean, so here's the thing. I don't believe in, like, with monogamy as itself. So if I'm in a relationship with someone, it would be kind of a an open relationship, if I'm in a man or with a woman. So
wait, so when before you enter like that zone, do you tell them like I'm open?
Oh, of course, I'm very upfront. Like I wouldn't hide anything.
Has it always been like that?
Yeah. I mean, not always though. I've learned like all these years that I've been single. Like before that, I was a monogamous, little toxic person. Yeah.
Got you. God.
She said a monogamous. Okay, so
I'm
you're saying that you were monogamous before?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
So now, like, so you're okay with him doing what he want to do too?
Yeah. I mean, so people think that being non-monogamous right now is just like having random partners and be having sex in a while. No, it's not.
But
it's not. It's within what it's some boundaries. So you can have a main person and whatever it's between your boundaries. Like it's not just gonna be me doing shit behind his back.
Give me an example. So me and you
are in a main. Like let's say I met you first, and I tell you like, hey, like I'm non-monogamous. Like we're like, are you okay?
It's open on both ends, bro.
Yeah, she said
open on both ends,
so,
but
exactly. So, but you just said no. Like
no, I didn't say
so. He has to be like, yo, I like this girl.
Like it depends what we agree on. I've seen relationships that are open that they prefer not to talk about it. They just do their own thing. I'm saying my perspective and my boundaries are like we need to be talking about.
So what would be one of your boundaries?
What would be one of my boundaries? Yeah. Just being open about like if you're seeing someone else, because also like we got to be clean. Like we're not trying to catch nothing.
Okay, so your only boundary with me would be is just let me know if you're gonna have sex with somebody else. And strap up.
And it's not just about sex. It's about the connection. Like it's... So that's another topic.
So let me go back to morality real quick. I'm not going to let you off the hook that easy.
Yeah.
Here's an analogy for you to understand where I'm coming from, right? So you know that like killing is wrong. Like if you didn't know the person and you was just told that, hey, someone in Nebraska just died, you'll be like, oh, dang, that's crazy. But it wouldn't really hurt you. It wouldn't really hit home for you. You don't know the person. It's just like a random person out there. It sucks that they died and got killed. But it really wouldn't hit home to you like that, right? Like you wouldn't have an emotional reaction to it, right?
I mean, I guess. No. I don't know. Like.
Okay. So, I mean, just answer the question. So let's just say right now, if we got the news just hit, someone in Ohio, a death happened in Ohio. Would you really have an emotional reaction because you don't know the person at all? Yes or no?
I would. But
you would have an emotional reaction?
Yeah.
Okay, to some extent.
I mean, yeah.
But it wouldn't like hit you hard, right?
I mean, not that hard as if it was a close person.
If it was close to you,
but
right?
I would be like, damn, like another.
Like another,
I don't know, that sucks.
And like the difference between like someone got killed in Ohio or something like that. Now let's just use that same example and say, let's say and God forbid this ever happens, but let's say a family member dies and gets killed, and how would that make you feel?
Sad as fuck.
Now you would feel more sad with a family member dying rather than a random person in Ohio dying, right?
I mean, yeah, it's someone that grew up to you, close to you, you know, like.
So yeah, it's a different feeling. So you're more emotionally invested, right? Now, are both immoral acts, both killings, that someone being killed, murdered, are they both immoral?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Now let's use the same analogy and let's map it on to you doing corn. Right?
Yeah.
So you do corn, and I asked you a question. I said that if some random person consumes your content, you wouldn't feel anything about it. You'd be like, it's like that. It's whatever, but I don't think it's immoral. My statement is, even if a random person consumes your content, it's immoral. Just like if your family consumes your content, it's immoral. Both situations is immoral
for you.
No, for you, it's immoral, but it's different levels for it being immoral. Just like with the death, with the killing, someone got killed in Ohio. You weren't that emotionally invested. You know that it's immoral, but it didn't affect you. But when your family member got killed, hypothetically, it would affect you. Like you would be, you know that it's immoral because it hits home. The same thing with the content that you do. You know that what you do is immoral, but if random people consume your content, it doesn't really affect you. But if your mom or your child consumed your content, it would affect you. It doesn't matter. They're both immoral, even though you want to call it like, oh, I feel weird about it if my family does it. The reason why you feel this way because it hits home, because the root of it, it's immoral. You wouldn't feel weird if your family consumed your watched a video of you being a nursing assistant. But you would feel weird about if your family watched a video of you getting smashed and plowed. So that means that the career path that you chose to feel weird about is the immoral act. That's all I'm saying. Immoral means that it's wrong.
For you.
No, it's actually wrong for you, and you know that it's wrong, because if it wasn't wrong, you wouldn't feel this type of way about it. You're still not going to concede. You still don't. You're still going to cope with it like this is. Yeah. And I'm not having this conversation to like get on you.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah, I'm having a conversation so we can have some understanding about what truly is. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Okay, well, I want you to be honest. I want you to be nofugazee.
I'm being honest. It's not like it's 2025. Okay. So like for me, it's not like that. Like it's not immoral.
No, she's saying because because it's 2025 and so many people doing OnlyFans.
She's not saying that. She's still going back to the home part. So even if if your daughter grew up, right, and she did corn. Would you prefer that she didn't do corn or that she did do corn?
I would respect whatever she does. Like, she's going to grow up to be her own person.
That's not what I said. That's not my answer. No one said respect. I said that, would you prefer? So it's an option. Your daughter can go into a professional career path, or to be a lawyer, doctor, whatever she wants, or to do corn. Which one would you prefer?
I don't have that mindset on me. Like, I would just support her in whatever she decides to do.
That's horrible advice.
Okay, if your daughter wanted to, okay, that's so fine. If your daughter wanted to eat a poop off the ground,
oh my God,
or eat a brownie that you just baked in the oven, which one would you prefer?
It's not the same thing.
I'm just asking a question so I can see if you can answer some question directly.
Yeah.
So what would you prefer? A brownie that you cook from?
I would prefer the brownie.
And why would you prefer the brownie? Just answer the question. Why would you prefer the brownie?
Whatever.
No, please engage with the question. Why would you prefer the brownie?
No, because it's a brownie. It's food. Whatever.
Okay, it's food. It's healthy, right?
No, it's not healthy, but it's food.
It's good.
It's healthy. It's healthier than the other thing, right?
It's fine.
It's edible. It's healthier than the other thing, correct?
Let's go with that.
Is that correct?
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right, got it.
Yeah.
So I'm just asked, so now since you can, this is called logically thinking. So this is called, we all have a measuring system. We all know good from bad. We know left from right. We know, things that I like, things that I dislike, things that taste good, things that don't taste good, things that look good, things that don't look good. You have your own measuring system. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to morality is objective. It's right or it's wrong, right? Now you can measure it based off of, that's like very, very wrong, very, very wrong, or that's right. You can still do the same thing with that, right? But it's still going to be objective, meaning that it's just right or wrong, right? It could be a threshold, but it's still objective. With that being said, when it comes to your content that you create, I'm not asking how your parents feel about it. You already told me that they wouldn't like it. So they would think it's immoral, right?
Probably. Got it.
Your daughter or your son would think it's immoral. They would think that it's wrong. Yes or no?
I can't answer that question at this moment, I guess.
Why not?
Because I don't know what we're going to be in the next 10 years or so. Like,
no, if your daughter or son viewed your content right now, they wouldn't look at it.
They're too little to do that. So
no. Hypothetically, if they did, you don't think that they would, you think that they would watch it and be like, wow, this is right. This is good. You think that a 3 or 4 year old would think that?
Well, why would a 3 or 4?
Yeah, no.
It's a hypothetical to test her logic.
It doesn't make
sense.
Yes
or no?
Like,
no, it does make sense because it's just a yes or no question.
No.
Which one would it be?
skip.
No. We're not skipping. We staying right here on this conversation. Just have the conversation. Have the conversation. I want you to think. Don't run from it. I just want you to think about it.
My way of viewing things is not the same as you, so
and I just want to understand the way you view things. That's why I'm asking you these questions to test to see how you think.
I'm just going to say whatever you want me to say.
I mean, you haven't been saying anything I want you to say. You've been answering. You don't even know what I want you to say, actually. I want you to keep it no fugazi, like the podcast is called. It's called Telling the Truth. So back to the question. If your daughter or son currently right now seeing your content, in their mind, what do you think? Now, you don't truly know exactly what they would think, but what would you assume? Would they feel right or wrong about watching your content?
Would they be like, this is fire? I love it.
Oh, this is fire. It's crazy.
This is like,
This is fire. It's crazy.
yo, I don't like.
Or would they be like, ugh?
It's fire.
Or would they be like, yo, this is fire, Ma, keep going.
Okay, I cannot say that. Like, I would have to go back into my own years when I was introduced into sex.
No,
and
what I want you to do, you can do that too. What I want you to, what's happening here is every question that comes up is showing that you're being dishonest.
I'm
right?
not.
Well, because you're contradicting yourself back and forth. You are being dishonest.
Okay.
So you just said something there. If I don't know, because if I went back to my childhood, I can't really remember the first time I viewed content. So I don't really know if my first initial thought, if it was right or wrong. Trust me and believe. Any child that viewed sex from any screen or just walked in on someone, they would view it as it being wrong because it's something totally new. You ask a little kid, they don't even know that the penis goes into a vagina. They have no idea what it's about at all. They know what they have and what they're working with, but they don't know that things go together and that's how things happen. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
so if any child, I'm going to just let you know, if any child viewed it, they would think that it's wrong. They wouldn't look at that, well, this is right. Because they're not old enough to understand things at all.
Exactly. They're not old enough to understand it.
Okay, so the question, that's my statement. I think that it will be wrong. What do you think, though, if your child viewed your content?
If they were young, they wouldn't be old enough to understand it. So for them, it would be wrong because they're too young.
Okay, got it. It will be wrong. Perfectly fine. So back to the question, what I'm saying here is, remember when I gave the hypothetical about the murder, the killings, right? Both, you know that it's immoral, but when it comes to your family and someone murders your family, you know that it hits home more. You would be more emotionally invested. It would really hurt you. Do you think that if someone dies someone gets killed in Ohio or your cousin gets killed, do you think that it's the same immorality?
It is.
It is the same immorality. It doesn't change, right?
I mean, in general, it will be, yeah.
In general, it will be. Yeah. The only thing that changes is how you feel towards it, right?
How they got killed.
They said they got killed the same.
Okay.
The only thing that would change from your perspective is how you feel towards it, right? Meaning that you don't know the person in Ohio that died, that got killed, but you do know your cousin. So you would feel that your cousin dying it's very, very immoral, right?
It's immoral.
It's immoral.
Yeah.
Got it. Your feelings would be stronger towards that.
Yeah.
Got it. Now, let's use that same analogy, but let's map it on to you doing corn.
Okay.
Right? Now, you do know that your parents would feel that it's immoral. You do know that your daughter or your son would feel that it's immoral. But for yourself, I don't really think it's immoral. That's what you're saying, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And what I'm telling you is that it's cope. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself so you can continue to do it.
Okay.
She ain't gonna concede, bro. Listen, man, when these chicks get into these to the OF business and the corn business, bruh, they doing it until the wheels fall off, bruh. They have no remorse. I truly think that you would feel regret because it is gonna happen. Social media isn't going anywhere unless like some crazy World War III breaks off and all the lights go out. But yeah, your son or your daughter is going to feel the consequences of you doing sex work. It's gonna hit, and it's not gonna just be regular. It's gonna hit hard. Like if you've ever got made fun of in school, they're gonna get made fun of. Like, bro, I'm literally why are you talking to me right now? Well, you Puerto Rican, so you probably your kid's probably got a name like Jose or Maria. Hector, why are you talking to me right now when your mom is getting plowed on camera? Don't speak to me. Go to your mom. Like, all kids make mom jokes. As a mom and a father, you're supposed to protect your kids from the mom and the dad jokes by not putting yourself out there and ruining the family's reputation. So really, the only mom and dad jokes they can make is like kind of making up things like, oh, I seen your mom with a head. Like those jokes don't hit hard because, oh, you making mom jokes? You don't even know my mom. You never even seen my mom. Their mom jokes is going to hit hard because they're watching your mom. They're going to be watching you.
It's all hypothetical, so.
No, this is not true. It will happen. It will happen.